Hello, I'm Christy Waltrip, and I want to talk about self care. And I want to open up a conversation for you to have with yourself about thinking about self care in a new way. And what I mean by that is thinking about it in a preventative way, thinking about it in a way that you can restore yourself so you can achieve new things or live the life that you want to live. And to be really in a place where you're really aware of what your self care practice is. You have to be able to come to a place of presence and awareness. The reason for that is you have to know what is it that you really want for your ideal daily life. Self care is just a tool that we implement in our life to live the life that we want to every single day. So let me give you an example. If your ideal life is waking up every morning at 5 a.m. and going to the gym or exercising. But you are not taking care of the things that you need to take care of to get up at 5 a.m. So when 5 a.m. rolls around, you hit the snooze button, you go back to sleep, you wake up later, you go about your day, and you go through the rest of the day feeling guilty and unhappy because you didn't take care of business at 5 a.m. I know that might sound a little harsh, but that's just an analogy. So when we set up expectations for ourselves, or we say, I want to start implementing this in my life. And it could be exercise, it could be a nutrition plan, it could be stepping up at work, it could be taking a class for self development, it could be going out into your community and making friends, it could be a number of things. Anything that you feel a call or a pull to do, you have to get present with yourself and actually set an intention for that. Things that you really want are not just going to happen. So I want you to start thinking about that when you think about self care. Self care is not just the bubble bath, it's not just getting your nails done. Self care is a way for you to structure the plan of your life so you can set yourself up for success for the life that you want to live. It's that simple. It's not, and you have to implement it. You can't just read about it. You can't just listen to me talk about it. You actually have to do the work. And when you start to come to a place of presence and awareness, you'll start to realize the possibilities that are available to you. And you don't have to get stuck in that old way of thinking that some things aren't available to you. Okay. I'm not talking pie in the sky. I'm talking the stories that our brains tell us, the thoughts that we tell ourselves that become beliefs. And then we cling to them like these stories that were just stuck in our head or our brain from a long time ago, and we have no idea where they come from. So that is what I'm talking about when I talk about self care. I know I went a little deep on that, but to me, that's what self care is. Self care for me is setting myself up, doing a lot of planning, a lot of implementing, and a lot of work on myself that I don't see as selfish, but I see it's important work so I can be of service to others. So I just want you to start thinking about self care. I want you to um, get on the self care train, okay, and not think about it as a shopping spree or maybe buying something that you don't need or getting on Facebook and scrolling for hours or spending a day in bed with Netflix. Not that there's anything wrong with that. There are certainly times where I need to just stop being creative, stop working, and go do something and just kind of, zen out for a while. That's okay. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if that's your default, if that's your go to, and you're always distracting yourself with something else, but no changes are being implemented, and you're left wondering, well, I guess I just can't change. I don't believe that to be true for you. So I just want to start you on a new way of thinking. If you're open to it, start to think about self care in a different way. It can empower you and it can change your life. And I'd love to help you with that. Thanks.